Good morning, good afternoon, traders. Welcome in the TEFS YouTube trading room and in the VIP room. I hope you had a fantastic, relaxing weekend with your loved ones, with the family, and actually ready for another crazy week on the market. Hi, Marco. Good morning. Hi, Clifton, team, Scott, DVG. Nice to see you, everyone. Andy, nice to see you. Frank, Steve C. Good morning, all. Brian, nice to see you. Good morning. Rep on the watch list and OCT Omar. Thank you very much indeed. I'm just going to check it. Tara, good morning. Nice to see you. Happy Monday to you as well. Thanks a lot. So let's just start it, guys. Indeed, for me, myself, we had a very nice green week on the TEFS YouTube room. I must tell you, it was a fine winning streak. So I was very happy about last week. Hopefully, this is going to be the same continuation or even better. But indeed, if you are green for the week, it's already a big win, in my opinion. Of course, you need to have the right trades, the right setups, the right position management, risk management, everything together. But we just nailed it last week. So hopefully this week is going to be the same indeed. Well, for the market, if we just check it, guys, yesterday or Friday, it was a little bit like a pullback thanks to the employment numbers, which was much lower than expected. But as you can see it in the pre-market on the triple Q and on the SPY, it's just again the bulls back. So rinse and repeat. Triple Q is up 0.38%. And if I'm just checking the SPY, it's hiding. I need to find it first of all. This is higher as well, 0.23. So the triple Q again, it's much stronger. Well, however, on the daily, we are in a small consolidation since the beginning of August. As you can see, it's just a channel trading on the triple Q. SPY, of course, reached new all-time highs, but the triple Q is still forming a kind of a channel movement. However, as you can see on Friday, it was quite close to reaching a new all-time high, but after that it's just pulled back quite ugly. Today again we are starting higher. Most of the tech stocks are quite strong. It seems like even Nvidia is bouncing, which was quite of a big loser indeed, but now it's bouncing higher. On the red side I have only MU. If we are just checking on the semicon sector, for example, PepsiCo, J&J sorry, CRM, Disney are into the small red side. Roblox on zero. Roblox, I'm still going to watch it on the watch list to the short side because the kids are back to school officially here in Spain as well. So there is no more strengths left in the Roblox, I think. But let's see whether that's true. Hi Nita, nice to see you. Good morning. Okay, so traders, after this red Friday, seems like the market is bouncing. However, today, not too much to talk about on the economic side, I must tell you. However, regarding the whole week, it's going to be the inflation numbers week. That's definite. Before actually, we are just 1 week before the rate cut, traders, which is like 97% now that there will be a rate cut next Wednesday. But let's just check quickly this week indeed. So today, as I mentioned, you only consumer credit at 3 p.m. I don't think so. It's not going to cause any big turbulence. Tuesday, tomorrow, we will get NFIB small business index, and that's it. I would say tomorrow is still not the big deal, but Wednesday it will be with the core PPI and the PPI numbers, followed by CPI on Thursday. That's interesting because usually it's changed. Like first CPI coming, then PPI. Now they just changed it. First PPI Wednesday and CPI Thursday coming with unemployment claims on Thursday. And Friday stays on the consumer sentiment and inflation expectations at 10 o'clock and 9:30. So this is how the whole week going to look like on the economic side. Hi, Andrew. Thank you very much. Same to you. Same to you. All right. So indeed, I have not seen too many big news in the headlines either. Stock market bulls are banking on rate cuts. CPI inflation data will have much to say about what comes next. Yes, because actually, as I've told you, one rate cut, it's like a done deal. At least the Wall Street is behaving like that, and the whole Wall Street is cheering up to that. However, if the numbers are going to stay like that, especially on the employment or the labor market, and even if CPI is going to show, especially CPI and PPI, going to show some trouble ahead, then that means that there might will be more rate cuts. However, it's going to even increase the trigger or the alert for the recession fears as well. So very interesting era is coming, guys, because usually quantitative easing, like when the rate cuts are going down, this is always good for the market. But I must tell you that the market already celebrated these rate cuts. Maybe it's not priced in only one rate cut, but maybe two. I don't know. But this is just insane. So I'm very much wondering what's going to happen next on the price action on the market. And one thing is for sure, at the end of this week, we will see a little bit more signs regarding these moves or, like hopefully we will see something because of the CPI and PPI numbers. So very interesting indeed. Gold is rallying, oil gains after OPEC Plus raises output. What else in here from bad to worse? Another big jobs report is coming up, and it probably won't look good either. Well, unfortunately, I would say that this is definitely raising. It's raising some concerns about the near future. Hopefully it's not going to get worse. If it's going to get worse, definitely that's going to mean that economy is slowing, and the rate cuts here or there, it's not going to help for the stocks either, but we will see that. Okay, stock futures higher, as I mentioned you, especially because of the hopes for the for the rate cut, as I've told you. On the international news, Europe's problems are mounting and it's struggling to fix them. We know about them indeed. French Prime Minister faces the axe as lawmakers prepare to hold confidence vote. Ouch, that doesn't sound good. And in China, Asian Pacific markets, if I'm just checking what happened, Europe was likely green, not too much. Of course, the Asian Pacific markets much higher, especially Nikkei and Hang Seng, as China shipments to US plunged 33% in August as overall exports though growth hit a 6 months low as well. So seems like that even the Chinese market is higher, but these tariffs thing are starting to sneak into this field as well. So I think we should follow it closer, this kind of news as well. Okay, what else? Besant is here. Japan could get its first woman prime minister as Sanae Takichi leads polls, but outcome unclear. Wow, that's quite of a big news in my opinion. Alibaba in the news, but we are just going to move to the big movers now. So traders, if you have anything on the list, please just let me know. And Andy, thank you very much. You're a mind reader. You have Open, SoundHound, Baba, NVIDIA. Who definitely is just joined? It's just going to join S&P 500. That's why it's up like crazy. Together with Uplavin, by the way, not just Hood, but we're going to check it. Tesla sets, Baidu, and QS, and to the short side, Verizon, SMMT. SMMT, it's a small biological stock, biotech stock, biopharma stock to be precise, which just got some bad news, and ASTS. Thank you very much. Let's just see what else on the list. So let's just start with Hood. As I mentioned, Hood is up a lot, over $108 level. Ooh, 110 already. Wow, that's just going like crazy. And the reason why Hood is going up because it's going to join to the S&P 500 effective before trading opens on the 22nd of September. And as I've told you, not just Hood, but even AppLovin, it's marching higher at the moment. Both of them, I'm just going to put it on my long list. Both of them has incredible good volume, so there is no excuse why not to put them on our watch list. So Applavin and Hood. Hi Zuki, what do you have for today? Baba, Hood, and QS. Very good, thank you. Let's just check QS. It was not on my list. QS, wow, and that's definitely a big big mistake. I did not have it on my list, but you see, guys, this is the strength of our fantastic trading community, which I cannot praise enough. I must tell you, I'm really, really grateful for you to be here with us every day, because as you can see, this is the strength that lots of stocks which, for example, I don't notice, or Scott, or DVG or Amir, you are here and helping. This is actually really great, and thank you, because QS looks amazing to the long side. I don't know what's the story behind, I must tell you, but I'm just going to watch it later. But for us, what is important? Price action, traders, and the sentiment, and QS has a fantastic sentiment at the moment. Nuantix, TransUnion here as well, cloud software stock, it's higher because they are going to join as well to S&P Global. Added it to the S&P Midcap 400 index, replacing Acadia Healthcare, and the other one, Manpower Group, ACHC, it's going to be dismissed. Okay, NTNX looks like 4% higher, not bad. Let me just check the daily chart. Volume is not my favorite, not my favorite. So just because of that, I'm going to put it on my secondary list, NTNX. Okay, and let's see TransUnion, which is TRU. This is up more than 5%, but I'm interested in the pre-market volume. This is very low too, unfortunately, but I still give the chance on the secondary list. Here comes Summit Therapeutics. As I mentioned, you buy pharma stock 21% lower as the results from phase 3 trial show Summit's lung cancer drug. I don't know what. So anyway, it's not good. And unfortunately, this is just failing big time. SMMT is down 17% at the moment, Summit Therapeutics. And I must tell you that might still have some to go lower. So I'm going to watch it to the short side. All of the gold miners running big, as Tether, the world's largest stablecoin company, just decided to invest in gold mining. So Harmony Gold Mining, Hecla, Goldfields, Anglo Gold, everything is just pushing high traders. We can just watch the gold miners to the long side. I'm just going to call here HL to the secondary list. If you like trading these gold miners, I would definitely go for it for today. Tesla is higher again. CEO Elon Musk new proposed pay package after Tesla looks like stronger, but I'm going to be a little bit careful with that stock. As you know, it can be quite passionate, I would say. Canada Goose here, winter coat manufacturer 4% after a TD Cowen upgrade. Well done, Goose. This was just in the news after its earnings. Now it's pushing higher again. And again, I don't like the daily chart, very extended, but today extended means it might is just going higher. And another thing is still the pre-market volume. Only because of that, I'm going to put it to my secondary list. TUI, EchoStar, Verizon are still here. TUI, it is higher, 2.69% after a fantastic upgrade. Let's see how TUI looks like. It's CRWE. CRWE doesn't look bad either for a long. It was just a mistake by mistyping. But TUI at the moment looks like nice for continuation as well. CHWY to the long side. All right, EchoStar is here. 23%. Aha, that's why you have it on the long list. And I agree. However, for me, it's a little bit too much to the upside with 23%. And the reason for that, it's agreed to sell spectrum licenses to SpaceX. Big deal. I must tell you, this is a huge deal. And Verizon is shedding because of that 4%. So let's just put it to the short one. Okay, SAT surged. Okay, SATS. Let me just check it. 20%. Wow, that's a move. But this, guys, really tell me if this is not overextended, then what it is. Like it was 67% on Friday, or the dollars on Friday. Now it's just reached 112. is just amazing. And as I've seen, actually, Andy, it is on your shortlist. I guess you are anticipating some profit taking, and I must tell you, Mike, you are going to get right. So with the sets, guys, I'm going to be a little bit careful because of that. It's unbelievable how much it is just going down. And okay, I just made a mistake. We have sets and we have ASTS. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, I've just changed everything. So SATS, let's just be completely precise. It's Echo Star, but I'm still afraid a little bit from profit taking. And to the short side, what Andy has and Scott has as well, it's ASTS, which is AST Space Mobile. Okay, so ASTS can go to the short list, SATS can go to the long list. Very similar ones. Oh my goodness. All right, Viva System is here as well, guys. VIV is up 1.41%. I'm just interested in the pre-market volume quickly. Seems like it's not tradable, or I just mistyped. Yes, I mistyped. Okay. VEEV, yeah, this is what I was afraid of. This can be very spready and risky. So this is definitely not my trade for today. However, it just got a beautiful upgrade from the GP Morgan. Yes, I'm just going to check the mark. And Alibaba is the last one, which is just 4% higher after the leading company. It's leading a 100 million funding round for Chinese humanoid startup X Squared Robot. All right, this era just arrived, guys. Humanoid robots news are everywhere indeed, that these are going to be the next big boom. So far, Baba looks like really strong, so I need to call it to my long list. There is no doubt. And Octo and RAPA, I think we cannot, unfortunately, trade them. I guess these are small caps, but if I'm just checking on the other platform, they look fantastic, actually, Mark. Yeah, I see. You know what? Small caps, I'm just going to call them to the secondary list. Hi, Jules. Good morning to you. Okay, traders. So here we are. Actually, I do not have too many to the short side. SMMT, Verizon, ASTS, definitely. And if I'm just checking once more, how the watch list of mine looking like, it's MU, it's quite weak, and Roblox, guys, I must put Roblox to the short side. It can be quite of a nice surprise if it's profit taking starting some day indeed. Maybe it's going to be today. So this is my list for today, traders. I'm just going to wish you a beautiful green day, VIP room traders with Scott and DVG. And of course, I'm going to stay on the YouTube for an extra hour or so. So have a beautiful green one, guys. And I'm going to see you tomorrow, of course. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Clifton. All right, traders. So let's see what's happening on that market today and what's going to happen. Actually, seems like that these bulls just cannot stop. It's just they just pushing higher and higher and higher. Look at the S&P 500 traders. Last week we have reached new all-time highs, and now might is just getting for more. The new all-time high on the S&P 500 is 652 and 21. As you can see, we are just $4 away, which is nothing. It's peanuts for the S&P 500 to do. Indeed, so let's see whether it's just running for a new all-time high. However, if I'm checking the Friday red candle, this volume was quite high, but doesn't mean anything. As you could see, we have get very big red volume here back in the beginning of August, and it did not mean anything. So I'm just telling you what I see, but it does not mean anything at all until we are not going to break the 630 level and the 50 EMA, in my opinion, with the S&P 500. Until this point, the bulls are in control. On the triple Q, it is even more obvious, I would say. It just made a reversal exactly from the 50 EMA on the 2nd of September, and since then also we had a red day on Friday, but it's still just pushing and marching higher. So it's amazing actually how strong the bulls are. Of course, the picture is going to be a little bit like shaped, I would say, in this week because of the PPI CPI numbers. PPI coming Wednesday and CPI Thursday. There is a little change there. And even next week comes the Fed in the picture. And don't forget, we still can get some nasty surprise on the tariff side, as Trump already mentioned last Friday. That's why we could see the Nvidia AMD to go down like a crazy one. And actually, because of the new semicons or chip tariffs, indeed. So this just made a little fear or raised a little fear among the chip stocks. But now, as I've seen, and you can see it, both of them are higher. So if I'm just checking AMD, which was definitely the biggest loser of Friday, as you can see now, it's trying to make a small recovery. It's over the 150 level. I think until it's over the 150 level, bulls are, I would not say they are in safe, but it's better than to break the 150. But as soon as it's breaking the lowest points and the pre-market lows, especially in the 150 round number, then it can be another sell-off actually. So I'm going to keep an eye on AMD. All right, traders, what else on your watch list? Please just let me know if you have anything else. As I see, Scott called a little bit more like, for example, SPGI, he called to the short side. Let me just check it. This is actually, this is the SPY, indeed, a SPY ETF, and he just called it to the short side. That's interesting indeed. All right, guys, what else in here? Baba and Reddit. Oh, yes, I forgot to mention you, Reddit and AVGO. Someone called SoundHound, which I agree is just marching higher. It looks very good. And the Reddit is another one, which seems like it's just want to go to break this 250 and make maybe a new all-time high. So we should keep an eye on Reddit. AVGO up again, almost like a 2% after Friday. It pulled back a little bit big time. SoundHound looks amazing for a continuation. TQQQ, of course, it's going with the triple Q. Humana is strong. Tesla, which I've called, but Humana has no volume, unfortunately. So these are quite strong. I'm wondering what Microsoft, Meta, Amazon, Google are going to do. So I'm going to keep an eye, of course, on the Max 7 because Microsoft, it's pushing back, but look at the daily. It looks like as a clear continuation pattern to the downside. But looks like the bears just circling around, but they definitely cannot hit the bulls yet. Maybe they will one day, but I don't think so. This is the day. We will see it later. All right, traders. So let's see what to watch first from our watch list. Well, definitely I'm going to watch Hood, maybe even CRM. That was quite a nice trade as well. So I'm going to watch Hood definitely on the long side. I like US. It's a smaller price stock, but it can be a crazy winner. Roblox. I love Roblox, as I mentioned you. Okay, this SATS and ASTS too, like one for the short, one for the long. ASTS to the short side, I'm going to watch. Roblox, I mentioned you. Verizon, why not? Verizon, I just put it on the other monitor. What else we have here? Chewy. I think Chewy looks good. AMD, I mentioned. I'm going to watch it. Chewy, I'm going to watch it maybe instead of Reddit. I don't think so. I want to touch Reddit. Baba, oh yes, Tara. Yes, it is. Baba only. Actually, I'm going to watch it, but not touch it. It's still on my ban list. I don't have this love and hate relationship with these Chinese stocks. It's still very much alive. So I'm not going to touch it. Indeed. What else from my list? Vive. Aplamine, maybe Aplamine. I want to watch, guys. Aplamine. Okay, Scott already called Hood over 110, by the way. Going to watch NVIDIA, AMD for sure, Verizon, Chewy, maybe Meta. CRWV was quite of a big loser there. UNH, Alex, hi. Let me just check it. Mm-hmm. You are right. I love the daily. I love the daily. Pre-market perfect. I like it. Thank you for the call. Very good. Looks very good. And this is a big mover. This is a big mover, guys. Good candidate. Really good one. Okay. How about PLTR? Our good friend PLTR. What is happening with that stock? Not too much, but at least it's trying. I don't like this kind of long consolidation on the PLTR. Now today it's slightly stronger, but that's a very clear profit taking on the PLTR. Question whether it can make the reversal here or there will be more to the downside. I'm going to watch it. Maybe I'm going to watch AVGO, which I'm still thinking of because it's quite strong too. Unity Software, it's up 1.62%, but look at that, how extended it is. Still not the case that it's going to pull back as I see. Humana, very low volume. Tesla, I'm wondering on Tesla, guys, it's on 355. But if we just check this consolidation and this ascending triangle, the high of that is 370. I know it's still far away, so I would say 360. 360 is going to be the next stronger resistance for the Tesla, and definitely 370. After 370, if we just check the history here and the chart, you see 370. After 370, I think 400, it's a done deal. Of course, let's see, because it got rejected several times on these levels, as you can see on the daily. So I'm going to be careful with the Tesla though. All right, Scott likes UNH as well, Alex. He just called it over 321. He called even NVIDIA 168, Apple 540, and sets SATS over 82. So he has all longs for today. Market is still strong, traders. If I'm just checking again the pre-market, as I see, both of the indices are still in green, but there is no doubt that the triple Q is greener than the S&P 500, but it can just change in a second. We are going to be open in 2 minutes. Good luck, everyone. Let's just make a great start of the week today. No big economic news tomorrow either, not too much indeed, but Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is going to be a big win for sure with well, not maybe not for the economy. Oops, sorry for that. I forgot to mute my phone. I just did it. All right, MU, it's very weak. What happened? What is happening with MU? I don't know. Looks like really interesting in my opinion. MU. mRNA is moving down as well. Phew, mRNA just cannot get on its feet. Look at that. mRNA is down to this 20, 25 area, and you just cannot push it back. Interesting indeed. CRM is down, by the way. CRM is down 0.30%. Pinterest and Apple. Guys, Apple is not strong today, so let's just keep an eye on Apple because it's a bit... this 240, it looks like a little bit like too much for the Apple. I don't know. Let's see how the market is opening. As you know, traders, the first half an hour of Monday, it's usually very volatile and crazy. And after the first 30 minutes, sometimes there is like a reversal. Let's see if it's going to happen today. Jeremy, nice to see you. Vidik, nice to see you too. Good morning. MSTR. Yeah, you are right. However, if you check the daily, it looks like as a possible reversal from the 300 EMA, 200 EMA. Interesting. And Bitcoin started to pull back. Not too much though, but it really started. Thank you for your list. Triple M again. All right. Yeah, Microsoft, it's on my list as well. And actually, I'm expecting, based on the daily, I'm expecting to the downside. But, you know, this is like a very much bullish market. So might I'm not going to see that. All right, traders. MSTR, yeah, big drop. Interesting there. Good luck, everyone. we just started. MU push to the downside is deepening. As I've told you, Scott called already UNH 321, NVDA 168, which just entered. I don't know if whether he pulled the trigger. Do we? Okay. And UNH. UNH is pulling back though. Looks. Ooh, Roblox. No, Roblox is still not on the short side as I see. Not giving up. Nice pullback on AMD too. Soundhound. Scott is buying UNH 320. 320 long from Scott on UNH. AMD pulling back, interesting. NVIDIA too. Ooh, hectic start, guys. Hectic start on this market. Feel like. Ooh, what is with MU? Look at that. Now I see NVIDIA trying to test 170. Yeah, we did. It's going to be an interesting level for the NVIDIA, I would say. Ryzen Meta. How about Apple? QS. AMD. Look at that. AMD breaking, guys. AMD breaking. All right. So far, small pullback on the SPY. Triple Q still holding, making a consolidation here. I'm keeping an eye on ASTS for a short if it's making a gap and go there. Scott is shorting SMMT under 22. That can be actually an interesting gap and go. I agree. I'm just a bit afraid of pharma stocks, but under 22, yeah, I like 2190. 2190 can be an interesting play on SMMT. Hood is making a pullback. I'm keeping an eye on it too. My problem with SMMT, it's on the 200 EMA. But this can be such a big mover. You know what, guys? I'm going to try it as well. That looks like really, without the story, I would say that this looks like as a perfect one. BMRN, checking. BMRN. Ooh, nice. Okay. No entry yet. I mean, I cannot see any entry yet, but I'm going to keep an eye on that. Ryzen Meta. Look at Meta, guys. Meta and VDA pushing higher. Tesla is trying to. Apple 11. Chewy is not doing too much. Chewy is not doing too much. So I'm waiting for SMMT. Hood looks like it's making the reversal too. We should keep an eye on that. Stop loss, it's going to be like over the high on the SMMT. BMRN 44. 44. I have bias to long side. It's on 57 now. BMRN, right? Okay. All right, that's interesting, guys. AMD is going down. NVDA is going to test 170. PRTR strong again. Let me just check PRTR. I just missed this hood. I just missed this hood reversal on 112. Shoo. Okay, SPY pushing higher, triple Q making a new high. PRTR, yes, you're right, it's strong. We should watch it. Okay, BMNR. All right, that looks better now. Vidik, that looks better now. Okay, the other one, it looked like a short. Indeed, this looks like as a fantastic reversal opportunity. I like it, actually. Verizon is coming back too. Applavin just broke. I missed it. It's very spready. I did not want to call it. Look nice for continuation, but extremely spready. BM NR, I'm going to check it for an entry. UNH, it's making quite of an interesting move here too. UNH though, it's very spready trader, not that spready, but it can be. However, 32020 looks very nice. ASTS looks good. Jeremy, I've just seen it. I'm just going to call UNH over 32020, smaller share size, because this can be quite of a crazy one. Okay, 22 is my entry. I'm still waiting for this SMMT, and this ASTS looks like maybe a good one under 39 for you. I would like to see how it is moving around the VWAP, I must tell you. But maybe I'm going to be late with the trade, actually. So UNH is in, I mean just the entry, and you just mentioned John CRWV. Checking CRWV, which I've just called for a possible double bot. Oh, wow, that's a double bottom on the daily. Okay, let's just wait for another consolidation pattern on the CRWV. I have a buy limit or BMNR 44. Ah, I see when it's just going to pull back a little bit. Okay, Roblox starting to be stronger too. Traders, QS though pulling back. Hood struggling, Soundhound down. AMD, it's coming back with the NVDA, so might we can watch a possible entry there. SMMT, I still like it. Triple Q SPY breaking out for new highs, daily highs. BMNR looks like as a strong one. CRWV2, but I cannot see very clear entries like maybe BMNR over 43.50 with a stop loss under 42.80. This can be an entry there, but only for me, only over 43.50. SPY's running towards to this 650 again, as I see 580 can be a resistance for the triple Q. There is no volume on the market, guys. US not doing anything. Let me just check the big stocks there. Microsoft higher. Trailing stop loss. Okay, really. Scott is buying SATS 8250. SATS 8250, he wants to buy it. I must tell you, this looks like a juicy possible reversal on the SATS. I still like SMT and traders, even Verizon doesn't look bad for me at least, but Verizon only under 40, 43.10. Yeah, I like Verizon. Under 43.10, I'm going to get a short there. VZ. Market again, craziness going on. Be careful. Verizon stop loss is going to be over 43.50. Spice back to the lows with one candle. Seems like we might rinse and repeat Friday. I don't know. But this SATS looks really nice here. Scott called it 80 to 50. I would say I would buy it maybe only over 83. I still like SMMT. I still like Verizon if it's going to break this down. And if NVIDIA is able to move higher, I'm going to watch AMD for a possible reversal there too. But SPY, triple Q SPY especially is back to the lows in no time. Like that's just crazy. Just crazy. Okay, UNH not doing too much. Okay, Scott is buying SATS 8250. NVIDIA looks like it wants to break out, by the way. In this case, might we see some pullback on the AMD over 151.05? Yes, we did. Verizon, it's on my short candidates list. So no trades yet, traders. Market marked higher nicely, but made a very ugly red candle. Now it's back to the Viva, but seems like it's just going to make another reversal back up here. So far quite ugly. Oh, what a pullback. That's crazy. Okay, SATS looks good. And actually ASTS, it's pulling back too. Okay, SMMT is in. On SMMT traders, I would like to see the first partial around 2140. Verizon is still making this consolidation. That's good. And SATS looking better and better. But as I've told you, I would enter only over 83. McDonald's. Okay. I have not traded this stock for a while. Ah, I see what you mean. 310. Yeah, I agree. You can watch McDonald's here. Okay, SMMT is doing the job. Around 2140, I'm going to take a partial there, 20 more cents to go. I keep an eye on this SATS, but only over 83, and overall market is just pulling back towards to the high, so the bulls are still extremely strong here, guys. However, SMMT, as this is a biopharma stock, as I've told you, it just can move like crazy. Okay, traders, I'm ready to take my first partial on SMMT, 75% of the share size. I'm just going to buy back. Here is the 40, beautiful. SPY triple Q still undecided. Okay, I'm just taking my first partial, as I've told you. 41, fantastic. Oh, Verizon is going higher, so might I'm going to delete it. NVIDIA broke. So first partial done, SMMT stop loss, it's going to be over 72, and FSLR. Oh yeah, it can be a wow. It can be a wow trade, that's for sure. And that's a drop. Yep, FSLR, we should watch it. Definitely, we should watch it. SATS pulled back. Hood looks like as, guys, it wants to go to 120 today. It's just amazing. Traders, as I've told you, if NVIDIA is going to stay that strong, I'm going to watch a possible continuation pattern on AMD 152, now 152.70 only. SPY, it's heading back to the highs. Triple Q wants to break for the new highs. And Verizon, I'm just going to VZ cancel, okay? Which one, Tara? AEO? Ooh, this FSLR, that's it's just going down. AEO. Yes, you're right. It's a bit too late for me to join here to the short, but we can keep an eye on that, that's for sure. Like it. Okay, traders, SPY struggling a little bit here, but that was a quite of a pullback from the lows. I am in SMMT with only 25% of the share size. I'm going to be out over 2185. Okay, 2185. I'm going to be out on that, not even 22. And I'm just wondering what this market is going to do here. Seems like we're waiting for something, maybe for the first 30 minutes. I don't know. AMD no long, yeah, it's just making a pullback now. NVIDIA testing 170. McDonald's, look at this crazy McDonald's with it. It's just back over the VWAP now. UNH, guys, it's a no-go either. So UNH cancels. So far, only one winner, small winner on SMMT. Let's see whether it's just going to move lower. Overall market still looks strong, especially the triple Q. Hood is breaking out. Amazing. FSLR, beautiful short VDIC. I hope you are in. It's just looking fantastic for continuation. Hood as well to the long side. AEO, great one. Tara, hopefully you are in. Reddit, Jeremy. I hate Reddit, but let's see. Yeah, you are right. That's just going to the 250, I think. BMNR, okay. BMNR, great call. It's 43.50. I was watching. CRW, John. Yeah, I was just waiting for the entry, which was not coming after this nice breakout over 90.22. You just hopped in and out. Very good. Well done. Okay, guys, Verizon is back. Verizon is back, and I must tell you, it still looks good. It still looks good. We just need a decision by the market. Maybe I'm going to get it back, but only under this 43.10, as I mentioned you. Hood is breaking out. Seems like the NVIDIA is testing 170, but even going higher. And I am out on SMMT. Unfortunately, that was just a small scalp. SPY, interesting, is just moving back to the lows now, but the triple Q, it's holding firmly to the highs. So that's starting to be interesting. The fight again between the two indices. Roblox pushing to the highs. QS. QS looks good. Yep, I agree with you. QS looks good. I'm just going to put it on my list instead of maybe ASTS. And I want to check SoundHound too here. BLTR. Hood is amazing. Where is SoundHound? It's in red now? No, just check it. Okay, SPY is marching back to the lows. That market is quite ugly, I must tell you. AVGO. SATS, I'm not sure SATS is going to do anything, guys. I'm just going to take it off rather. So Verizon, not my favorite either. And AVGO watching looks heavy now. I agree with you. It does. And I must tell you, if it's not breaking out, that can be a quite of a profit taking soon. Okay, SPY is back to the low of the day. Triple Q back only till the VWAP, so nothing serious there. Roblox, good morning, 128.90. Actually, Roblox is a two-way trade, I must tell you. Like I would say, over the high it's a long, and under the lows it's a short. Really can't imagine anything with that stock on Roblox. All right, so here comes NVIDIA reversal too from the 170. Hood amazing. Here comes Roblox. Roblox stop loss quite high, so let's just be careful with the share size traders if you are going to join. SPY again making a reversal towards to the highs, amazing. Not too much so far. I must tell you, not too much so far. Oracle 240. Checking. AVGO looks like it wants rather to break out. Alex. Yeah, maybe. Okay. So the market seems like it's just making this Interesting moves again. Higher, lower, higher, lower. I don't know if this helps. Roblox 50 minutes chance 125 level wick. Okay, thank you. Well, not too much, but let's see. Perfect long setup. Okay. Google is strong. Luis, thank you. It's not on my watch list for today on the Google. So market is trying again to go back to the highs for a breakout. Google it's a beast again. It's amazing. AMD though it's weak traders. However, look at NVDA. It's marching higher again. So quite of a mixed picture on the overall market. Hood is fantastic. Hood is still running if you get in to this stock. SPY looking weaker. I must tell you that the SPY is definitely looking weaker now. We're heading to the 10 o'clock, first half an hour. Let's see whether it's going to make any change here. AMD pushing down under the 150 again, guys. Wow. QS, beautiful. QS is in. You follow Jeremy's entry there on the QS over 10. And SPY is going for a breakout, or triple Q is going for a breakout, as I see. Wow, it's crazy. Now these bulls just cannot stop. Okay. Roblox still not doing anything at all. Verizon struggling, and the triple Q breaking the 580 level. Google 238. Just checking Apple. Apple is struggling a bit too. I have a strong feeling maybe the triple Q wants to go for a new all-time high today. She's desperately pushing for it. Luis, maybe Google can be a VWAP reversal. I'm going to keep an eye on that. Triple Q heading for a new high, for a new daily high at least, not an all-time high, just a daily high. But all-time high is not far away either, especially if the NVIDIA is going to push that strongly higher. It can be reached easily, in my opinion. Okay. MU, yes, Luis, it was weak since the beginning of the day. So you know what? Maybe with the breakdown, with the market breakdown, this can be quite interesting one to the short side. But for that, we need the triple Q to retreat as well, because so far it's definitely not retreating. It's just pushing higher and higher. SMMT, it's maybe making another move to the downside. I feel like triple Q keeps going up, guys. It just wants to keep going higher and higher. Look at the NVDA, which just broke 170 and marching higher too. $580 triple Q, amazing. Roblox, as I've told you, the two-way play under 129, it's a short, over the high, it's a long. How about Reddit and Baba? My no-goes. Reddit, so-so. New daily high on the triple Q soon. Baba is not that fantastic as it should have been. Tesla 355 checking. And triple Q is moving higher. Tesla looks good. I like Tesla, Jeremy. 355, 10, 20. Looks really good for a continuation, or actually it's a reversal now from the lows. I like it. Looks great. That looks great. In the meantime, seems like the SPY is getting back to the highs again for a breakout to follow the triple Q. And we are just heading to the first half an hour, which maybe is just going to get more continuation higher traders. I don't think so there will be anything interesting. Next, very strong resistance for the triple Q is 581.23, by the way. But it doesn't seem like it wants to stop. Jeremy, I like your Tesla. I'm going to join to your Tesla 355.20. Really like it. Stop loss should be $1.50 around, maybe a bit more. Let's see. Okay. Google pulling back towards to the VWAP. We can watch that as well. QS still looks very good. Over 1010, it's even a best risk reward ratio because the stop loss it's like a 10 cents on the QS. NVIDIA continues higher. AMD it's weak. MU weak. Apple it's again 50-50. Don't know yet, but now look at the triple Q pushing for a new high. And the SPY, it's back to the highs too. So the bulls are on fire today again, especially the tech bulls traders. SMMT looks like it's just making another breakdown if you are still in. UNH is coming back too, by the way. Oh, forgot to. Okay. UNH can still be an interesting one, especially if it's making a consolidation here. So I'm still waiting for Roblox short, Tesla long, and for the market to do something here, as especially the SPY, because the triple Q already moving higher and higher slowly, but it's making new daily highs. S&P 500 not yet. Okay, not good. Here comes the 10 o'clock, guys. 10 o'clock can change a lot of things, so be careful. Slow day so far, really slow day, I must tell you. I don't think so. I need to mention that there is no reason for the market to go higher, but it's still going higher. Okay, I still like Roblox. I still like Tesla. We just need really, really badly need a decision from this market. Small pullback doesn't mean anything because the bulls are just buying back every small pullback on the triple Q so far at least. Okay, SPY again, it's back under the VWAP. Triple Q small pullback doesn't mean anything. Still strong bullish sentiment today so far. UNH, as I've told you, I'm still watching it. Over 319 can be an interesting push to the upside. However, market is pulling back a bit again, but nothing. Amazon checking. Amazon, maybe instead of Google, I'm going to watch it. Oh, yep. Amazon under 233.80, Alex, which I watch here. But really, everything depends on that market, guys. Really, everything depends on this. It's going to come next. NTNX. I guess the SPY is going to bounce back again from the lows. Ooh, NTNX looks very good over 74.05, 74.10. Not bad. Okay, so we have some here. Roblox looks like it's going to the long, then to the short side. So far, SPY is back to the lows, but as I've told you, it's a buyback on the lows. What I like the best now, it's maybe UNH over 319. Tesla short. Okay. I want to long UNH 319.10. Stop loss under 317.70. SPY back to the lows, but it's just made that for a while now. AMD though, look at AMD, guys. CRWV tomorrow. CRWV. Wow, yes. I just took it off the radar, but that was a nice reversal there. Okay, SPY on the lows again, traders. It's getting closer to the lows. And what else I can do? Just to take TQQQ under 93.20. Tesla is 355, no trade short. Well, definitely Tesla, it's a no-go now. I'm watching TQQQ whether there will be a broader pullback now, but only 93.20. I'm going to take it. So far, SPY again broke the lows, but as I see immediately, there is a green candle. UNH, I definitely like it. Tesla, it's not that nice anymore, but let's see. Okay. All right. So market, all eyes on you. 10 o'clock. We need to see something now. So I have a UNH long over 319.10. I have a TQQQ short if we fell off the cliff. Circle of it, it's not on my list, unfortunately. Oh, QS, not good. Yeah, circle, CRW, crazy. What a shame. That was like a perfect intraday breakout on the circle. Okay, Apple is going back to the lows. AVGO breaking out. NVIDIA getting close to the VWAP. We can watch that too. For a possible reversal, Tesla on no man's land again. Amazon looks really interesting, that's for sure. Okay, UNH, of course, it's moving back. AVGO, wow, guys, it just broke. Congrats for the longs who took it. Okay. And the NX is still hovering around the high, so we should cut and just check it. Yeah, me too, Vidik. However, that was a huge mover today. Okay, actually the meta is back to the VWAP too. This 765 can be an interesting long, especially if the overall market marching higher again, which highly likely because we have a very strong market still. UNH a little bit crazy, so watch out for your share size. And here comes back the triple Q. I think it's just going to go back to the highs and break it. So I would say it's still longs what we should go for. I'm just hedging my longs if the TQQQ is, I mean, if the market is going down, then my TQQQ can pay off. AVGO, amazing this stock is. Now let's see Reddit. Circle, wow. Oh, Reddit, it's muted today together with the Roblox actually. No one wants to buy them anymore. They just need a push. Okay. Guys, that's a slow Monday. Like, literally, the SPY is not moving. It's just in a very small range, making a small doji, and actually, that's it. So nothing. Who is still higher? Wow. UNH, cancel. Cancel UNH. UNH could not make the intraday breakout. It's okay. SPY, of course, going back. Triple Q marching back to the highs. I guess there will be a new daily high soon. Triple M checking. This AVGO is just amazing. 354 almost. 150. Mm-hmm. 580.20 on the triple Q. And SPY is just going back to the VWAP. Tesla moving lower now. Ooh, UNH, that's a nasty drop. Look at that. OCT. Oh, I think I cannot trade it. No, sorry, John. Okay, guys, these bulls are really not kidding. They really want to push this triple Q today for a new all-time high. Look at that. Meta. No. Roblox. Nothing. Completely muted. Oh, I forgot the reversal on the NVDA. What a nice reversal on 170. Okay, here we go back to the highs again. Okta announcing 250 million private placement with an addition 20 million strategic instance for Bitmine, BMNR. Aha, thank you, John. So this is the reason why everything is just moving like crazy there. Good to know. Okay, guys, be ready for a new triple Q daily high soon. SPY is moving back to the highs as well. Ah, I badly missed, unfortunately. It's NVDA there. Okay. Guys, if you have anything on the radar, please just let me know. Really, really slow day so far. Only one winner. UNH looks really crazy, by the way. Look at that. Okay, SPY triple Q struggling a lot, very much low, muted day today. Verizon going higher, Meta lower. Let me just check MU. MU, not too much. Verizon, I don't need that. Tesla, Tesla doesn't look good anymore. UNH, definitely not. So I have only TQQQ and Roblox at the moment. But even Roblox is starting to be interesting here, I would say. But overall market is so slow. Fortunately, it's just moving higher. Okay. All right, traders. So far, market is undecided, also still very strong, I must tell you. I am waiting for the Roblox short and the market short, but maybe the market, I should rather buy the triple Q over the high, not short it, because it's just unstoppable. MCD checking. Ooh, Apple. Nah, here comes Apple to help. Okay, with the help of Apple and NVIDIA, we're definitely going to see a new all-time high on the triple Q today. Verizon pulling back to MU as well, guys. MU, it's just made a reversal. McDonald's support 309. Yeah, but now it's looking like that might it continues to go higher. Yeah, Humble Ninja Octo, it's the best, definitely one of the best today, no doubt. SPY triple Q is still struggling with the direction, and watch out, Roblox is starting to be here soon. Actually, it's in. Come on, Roblox. I need to see $1 on the Roblox around 128. SPY move back a little. Doesn't mean anything, guys. Market has no direction. 3,400. Wow, it's crazy. I'm just going to check it on the other platform. Okay. Nice move on the Roblox. Just we need a continuation. That's crazy. OCTO. That's amazing. WorldCoin is treasury asset with backing from Bitmine. Amazing. Okay, guys, market bulls are still here to win, in my opinion, but our Roblox short so far is going great. On the Roblox again, I want to see a 128 for the first partial, and then let's see. SPY triple Q are not doing anything at all. Tesla on double bottom, by the way. NVIDIA is pulling back a bit. MU, nice reversal. And we do not have any news so far. Apple, though, it's making a bull flag. No, me neither, really. I don't like not only sorry, the 1 hour chart, but the whole move of the SPY today, like it's literally not moving. Okay, guys, Roblox needs to break 128.7 to see a continuation. However, for that, might we need a little support from the overall market as well. Reddit is down too for 242, under 242. It looks very juicy, but I'm not going to touch Reddit. Definitely. Okay. Spies under the VWAP, triple Q is heading to the VWAP, doesn't mean anything because all the time we have a buy the dip effect, so far at least. We should need to see a breakdown under 5, I would say 578 on the triple Q and 648 or 7 rather on the SPY to see a healthy continuation there at all. But so far, not too much, not a high chance with an Apple. It's just ready to break 240, I think. NVIDIA, it's pulling back a bit. And Roblox struggling here on the lows. Let's see. AMD is still very weak, by the way, together with Amazon. So if the things are really turning around here and we're going lower, I would watch definitely Amazon and AMD there. But again, for that we should see a quite of a big pullback or breakdown or whatever. Literally, the triple Q could not break even the VWAP yet today. Like, you know. Come on, market, decide. I guess there will be a buyback again. Roblox still needs to break 128.70. This is my only trade. This is my second trade only for today. Fortunately, no clear direction on the market. AVGO. Maybe going to move a bit lower now. Okay, triple Q, it's on the VWAP. Spies back to the lows. Again, doesn't mean anything, traders, because usually here comes the bulls and buying back everything after a small dip. Let's see whether it's going to happen now. My Roblox consolidating here. It's a bear flag, but we really need to break it through. If it's not going to make it, I need to get out. Just doesn't work to stay in if it's not moving. And here comes the reversal on the market as I see again. Yes, Alex, exactly. That's for sure. Okay, SPY just broke the lows again. Again, doesn't mean anything, guys, but at least Roblox back to this 70. We really should break it. Long Tesla, Videk, good luck. I'm still holding the Roblox here and in, still 65 cents. Come on, Roblox. Oh, Triple Q broke the VWAP, guys. That's something. Okay, SPY pullback. Which one? LDI? I think we cannot read that. It's a small cap, I guess. Okay. Traders, we are under the VWAP with the Triple Q. That's interesting, but unfortunately, this Roblox just doesn't want to go lower. Come on, Roblox. Very spready today, the Roblox it is, I guess, because of the low volume. Unfortunately, I was not watching that. Tesla looks interesting, Vidik. Tesla definitely looks interesting there. SPY touched the 100 EMA. I guess it's going to make a reversal here. Reddit looks very interesting as well. Let's just go with my Roblox now. Okay, Roblox, come on. 0.50 now to break. We need. McDonald's just going higher, as I see. 355, you think so, Vidik? Let's see. 355. Okay, traders, Roblox, I'm going to be out 129.20 if it's going to make a reversal. Triple Q now, it looks a bit heavier to the downside, but again, it doesn't mean anything. On the TQQQ, I want to get my 20 cents as usual. And again, on Roblox, I'm not going to push it too much. If it cannot go lower now and going over 129, I'm out with a very small loser. SPY triple Q, I guess this is the time for a pullback now. Maybe. All right. So market is still very slow, traders. We've seen a small pullback, but it's again doesn't mean too much. 169.70. Yeah, that's the VWAP. That's the VWAP, Alex. Or Alamu, sorry. Yeah, we can watch it. We can watch it definitely. Okay, guys. No, Roblox doesn't want to make the millions for us today. If it goes over 129.10, I'm out. Just using double VIX on Tesla chart, your entry confirmation. Okay, guys, Roblox unfortunately out. It could not make the move, and I do not want to, it doesn't worth to stay in if it doesn't want to go down. It's okay. I'm okay with a small loss on that. I'm watching CRM now too. Doesn't do too much. Okay. So far, I guess this is going to be the reversal for the market, but still extremely, extremely slow we are. Yes, Videk, that would be interesting. Okay, guys, seems like that was, yeah, the bears just get out of the steam again. Everything is going higher. What a what a surprise. Not the Apple though, but now the AMD it's pulling back. We should keep an eye on the AMD. Hood is on the highs as well. Nvidia is making the reversal, which we were waiting for over this VWAP, and the overall market again. Only the Apple, which is a little bit like lagging behind, as I see. But SPY pushing higher, triple Q, of course. I barely can see the volume bars, but the bulls are pushing back everything indeed. It's very interesting. SPY again back to the VWAP, triple Q over the VWAP. I guess triple Q is just going to go for a new high again. MU and AMD are waking up together with Amazon. So all of the big stocks are waking up and pushing higher again. And here comes the big buyers, guys. Here coming the big buyers again. So watch out with the shorts. I get out on the Roblox just on a small loss. And as I see, here comes the new push for new all-time highs soon. So if the market is breaking out, guys, this is going to be a huge green day again. Mm-hmm. Okay, Vedic. Actually, the Tesla, it's struggling a little bit, but I agree with you. If it can break this 352 50s, and maybe this can be a quite of a nice mover there, indeed. Mm-hmm. I like it. Scott just called NVIDIA as well over 170 for this bounce, and it's looking really good indeed. VWAP can stop the things there on the Tesla around this 353 level, so be careful. But anyway, if this market, and look at the SPY, now the SPY is getting stronger than the triple Q. Amazing, actually. SPY is ready for go to new all-time highs soon. Look at this, guys. That's an amazing comeback on the S&P 500. Really. Scott first partial, it's 171 on the NVDA. Sorry, guys, I am back. Yes, INTC definitely with the AMD. AMD is just a runner now. SPY new daily high. Triple Q is going for a new daily high. As I've told you, I can imagine Triple Q is going for a new all-time high soon, driven by nothing, but it's going higher. Baidu, it's very strong as well. I was just watching this stock too, actually. INTC checking. Ooh, wow, that looks interesting. I agree with you. Okay, guys, official new daily high for the SPY and the Triple Q. Amazon is just unleashed. Instead of breaking down, still there are buyers. Meta, it's over the VWAP too. And MU, AMD are runners. So days I would watch. If you are going to stay trading, I would watch days to the continuation side, especially MU and AMD. Mm-hmm. Yeah, INTC around 24.55 for a long. How about Google? Apple is struggling still. Oof, Google. Could not make the VWAP reversal there. Guys, today it's algos and market makers playground. It's not my type of trading. Very small green. I'm okay with that, but not not my type of trading for sure. Okay. AMD touching 152 looks like still going to push higher. I think SPY triple Q just bull flagging now. Reddit is breaking down. That's interesting. Not going to touch it, I'm just telling you. UNH, bottom reversal there. Just too late. Amazon, what a runner. Amazing. NVIDIA still looks good if you took the VWAP reversal. Amazon is just running for what is 237? Where is the high of Amazon? 243. Wow. Okay. Very strong. Cannot see anything else which I would like very much indeed. Maybe, as I've told you, AMD and the MU continuation higher, because I think this is just going to be highly likely a bull flag on the market now. Amazon is amazing. Amazon got some news, or this is just the usual crazy move? Look at that. Price manipulation. Yeah, Vidik. Yeah, definitely. This is today's motto. Not today's, I think this year's motto. It's price manipulation. But it's always was that on the markets, I would say. So nothing new under the sun, right? Okay, SPY triple Q bull flag. Actually, even the NVDA, it's a bull flag, so you can still keep on going higher on the NVDA, I think, especially if it's breaking 170.50. That can be a great chance for a continuation there. Already it broke this 242. You see, and I'm not in. I think, yeah, definitely waiting for the rates, but this is like just pure madness. Like everything is going up. It's pricing. The market is pricing in at least two rates after each other, two rate cuts. Yeah, definitely the rate cut is just pushing the markets higher now. It's no doubt. And here comes the bull flag on the SPY triple Q, as I mentioned you, and here comes another breakout soon. Fantastic on NVDA, well done. We just need to see 170.50 to break. Okay. Amazon, that's a beast now, traders. It's unbelievable. And AMD and MU, as I've told you. SPY triple Q still in a consolidation for a bull flag. Google lower though. AMD, what a comeback. Stuck in Tesla. Yeah, Tesla, it's a very surprisingly low mover, slow mover today. Oh, Roblox is coming back. I just took it off the radar. Okay, guys, here comes the SPY new daily high, triple Q new daily high. Just the usual move. Scott's NVDA is still going, but you called it on a better 169.70, which was a great call indeed. Still moving higher. Amazon, it's a beast. SPY triple Q, as I've told you, it's a bull flag breaking out. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. But yeah, Tesla, it's surprisingly struggling indeed. Now maybe Google is starting something here. Just keep an eye on it. For a big candle on Tesla, I think it's 350 can be quite of a stronger resistance or a support there on the Tesla. Because now it seems like a bit weaker, like it's not the favorite of the traders today. Whereas the NAS 101 minute chart is a double top. Yes, yeah, I have futures here. However, I must tell you that it's still very strong. Still very strong. Trump is talking. Oh no, Tara, really? Okay, guys, be ready for the fireworks. And I guess it's going to be another breakout, so be careful. If you're having any shorts, I would rather expect a breakout than a breakdown because he's definitely likes pumping up the markets. Yeah, really. SPY triple Q just before breakout, as I see. Very strong bullish sentiment on the triple Q today, and it's up actually 0.77%. It's quite strong. Now let's see. Where is he speaking? CNBC, YouTube? Does anyone? Can you listen to it? Okay, SPY triple Q as I've told you. Here we go. As I told you, we are just breaking out. Okay, traders. So 649.30. All right, we're heading to the 650 with the SPY. Again, triple Q broke 580. Volume is growing. Reddit big miss on my side 242, but I was too covered. And as I mentioned you, as I was expecting it, the overall market is breaking out. If rates drop, I will be bullish with it. Fox News. Thank you, Tara. He will be restoring our identity as a nation under God. Sorry. Okay. So it's nothing about the market yet. Oh, Roblox is back. So far, nothing interesting. I don't think so. It's going to influence the market unless he's not going to talk about tariffs or new cheap tariffs or anything like that. But it's not about that so far. Hood is ready to break out again, traders. Look at that. Apple back to the lows as well. Market still bull flagging, slowly, steadily pushing higher and higher again. Look at the Amazon, guys. Look at Amazon. That's a bull flag. LMT checking. Look at Martin. Wow. Looks like the MU actually, Vidik. Look at that. Look at the two charts. It's like really identical. Crazy. And Tesla 350. Ding, ding, ding. Be careful on NVDA traders if you are in. It could not break the semi-run number. Traders, if the market keeps breaking out, I think this AMD can be a quite of an interesting reversal here. MU is not reversing, unfortunately. Okay, SPY new high, triple Q new high soon. 650 can be a trouble for the SPY. But so far, again, guys, Slowly but surely, we are just going higher and higher. Just not the Tesla. Reddit week. If you are still holding to Roblox, here is the partialing point coming, guys, 128. Yes, Vidik, it can be. But so far the market is very strong, guys. So shorts are, some of them it's working, but rather the longs. And I think Hood really wants to touch this 120 today. It's crazy. Mm? AMD is still pulling back a little bit. And here comes the bounce on the Tesla on 350. It should be Tesla liquidity grab now. Yeah, definitely. But I think it needs to break 351 to see a kind of a bottom reversal there, maybe. Even Viva pulled back, or Viva? No, NVDA pulled back a bit towards the Viva, but doesn't mean too much. Apple, though, it's breaking down. That's quite interesting now. It has not broken the daily low yet. Such a low, you try to find signs which direction the market is going to take next, and it's obvious it's higher. Now, seems like Triple Q has a bit harder job to break for new high, despite doing it easier if you check it. I don't think so that Trump's speech is going to mean anything, by the way. Okay, Apple. We have a small red candle on the market. This is just, I think, a little trap there for the bears. Yeah, look at the SPY. It's already back to the highs almost. Amazing. Strong market today, guys. I mean, not extremely strong, but you know, no more calls from Scott either. Very slow day for me, guys. Very much like not to mention this day indeed. Yes, it did. It did, but there is not enough volume, Vidic, in my opinion, on that move. But let's see. Okay, Apple is getting lower. And my Roblox as well, but I'm not in. Okay, traders, so seems like we have an extremely slow market, but still very bullish. I feel like it's the beginning of September, but I feel like a little bit like a August Monday indeed. I don't know how about you. Definitely today it was better a little bit like sit on your hands. Or if you just could take the best ones, I'm very happy for you. For me, it was like an okay day, not a huge green day, but it's okay for a market like that. SPY now it's definitely looking like a bit stronger than the triple Qs. They just changed places. However, on the percentage-wise, SPY is still up only 0.33%. Triple Q, it's much stronger, 0.75. I would keep an eye definitely on AMD, MU, especially on a pullback. NVDA slowed down. Tesla still looks interesting, actually, as we like it's just watching it, might around still this 351.20, but not before. SPY, as I mentioned, you is just pushing higher and higher all the time with new all-time high or daily high, still just daily highs, but very, very slow on low volume. I guess Triple Q is going to follow it soon as well for daily highs. And look at that, Tesla continues lower. That's a little bit surprising, actually. So far, guys, this is what we have. Slow market, no news today. I guess this is one of the reason. Tomorrow, as I mentioned, you still no huge news, but we are getting closer to the big inflation data coming Wednesday and Thursday. Definitely, these are going to be the decision makers for the overall market. So if you're going to stay trading, be a scalper, be careful, really make the right decisions, the right setups. I think I'm just finished trading for today. I'm very, very happy to see you here, and I was very happy to trade with you as always. If you like the stream, please just give a thumbs up. It was a little quiet stream, but sometimes we need that as well. Hopefully tomorrow it's going to be more lively. If you have any questions, guys, please just let me know. Here is my email, and thank you very much, and see you tomorrow, guys. Take care, everyone. Have a green one at the end. Bye.